Oh, so also I'm crossing my fingers that this stream goes well because the stream I did yesterday ended where I accidentally hit a bug in the game I was playing, and like I went to save it and I got trapped in a screen where I couldn't get out. It was like an unnamed like yes or no box and it wouldn't let me escape. Yeah, oh no, for sure. March 14th. The Theatrum Naturalis Lobby. Oh, we're starting off great. Agent Lang. Lang Z says, "Little cubs never do they know the real fury of the Elder Wolves. Are you the Elder Wolf?" Son of... It's, ah, he's already starting strong with that energy. These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean? It means I'm a huge furry. I just can't not lean into the joke. He makes it so easy. It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get. He does deserve it. Mr. Prosecutor. The counterfeit bills made with Bubbly's ink. They were all Zheng Fa denominations. Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma. But we don't know where the play money has gone. Must not have figured out that it was all burned yet. Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Inflation's out the door, Mr. Prosecutor. Bought some bread yesterday. You know how much Sheng Fa dollars it cost? $1,000,000.2. Sheng Fa is in financial chaos as we speak. Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes, we needed to add more spiders in the corner and we didn't. Here's my proposal for the new Sheng Fa dollar. See this wolf with a mohawk? No one will be able to replicate it. They won't be able to bring themselves to. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. They don't like my proposal. I've staked the honor of the House of Lang on this, and have come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. Yeah, I investigated how the bills were made, and how the ink was smuggled into Zheng Fa. And I pursued the smuggling ring all the way here. I mean, you must have done a bad job. This has been going on for 7 years. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smugglers down, someone got to 'em first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer. I can give you those answers. You just have to stop treating me as an enemy. I can be your friend, Lang. Okay, wait, maybe friend is too far. I can be your acquaintance, Lang. Agent Lang, I... Don't start. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Lang, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. Oh, no, no. It is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. Knew I should have been hidden leg day much harder. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Yurkus, you fool, curse your empty brain. You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. You know what? I say what I will about Lang, but like, he's not a bad guy. He just, his energy's just too intense. Sheena, let's go. Time to return to our den. Like, he says stuff like that. What is your energy, sir? Yes. A woman of few words. Maybe she's just like, I'm sick of this. He keeps calling it our den. This isn't a den. This is not a cave. He can get you're right. He can get a little bullied. As a treat. It's my Cabanella treatment. But I feel bad for how I treated Cabanella. I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but to go home as well. Balls. Agent Lang? Oh. You, Wolf Man and the secretary lady. Hold it. Objection, pal. Gumshoe! Woo! Detective Gumshoe, have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Yup. And that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir. Just as I thought. Good work, detective. Yeah! Let's give it a, I hiccuped. A round of applause for Gumshoe. Go. That was a little applause. He can get a little money as a treat. I also love Gumshoe. Gumshoe is a bro. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for? Long enough for me to beat the game, Lang. I'm the protagonist. Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Oh, I forgot to update that. What picture should I use for Sheena? Because she definitely left that fireplace. And therefore probably did a murder or something. She's shady. Like, anime. Oh, you're gonna make me search up anime? Oh, no, you know what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna pick the first one I get, and we're both gonna have to deal with the consequences of that. Oh, no. Oh, I guess this fits with the theme. Ugh. Keeping you in suspense here of what it's gonna be, and it's not gonna be good. Add new source image. Huh? And there we go. Yep. That's the anime girl photo I could find. This is... You know, it works though, because I mean we got the wolf man and his loyal cat secretary. Just a simple little Neko. Let me also open up GIMP so I can add context before people wonder why that's there. Luckily, I'm glad you're losing it. I have to suffer as well though because this is here. Let me hurry up and fix this. Edit. And Sheena. Like a... Yeah. Path from text. There we go. So, there we go. Yep, that's our updated board. Agent Sheena. Oh, I misspelled her name. Oh god. H. Technical difficulties as I attempt to rewrite the name. Go. Agent Sheena, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Yes. Great. I'm glad you've spoken at least 2 words. Every time I see that image, I'm just like, ooh, I don't like it. How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarazu? When you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Kochan was killed? I'd like you to explain that to us. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see? Agent Lang hasn't touched the Babel investigation at all. So I suppose I will have to explain a few things to him first. Miles Edgeworth, I can't even begin to imagine what's going through that head of yours. The only thing going on in my head is the pursuit of the truth. Oh? It sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well. I'll supervise you until the end. She's seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day? Yes. She's flexing that younger sibling energy. You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are ya? I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see. Oh, are they gonna do stuff in sync? Oh man, look at that sync! Ha! I should have known that you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end. It would appear that way. Whoa, she just hoverboarded in. Well, I'll protect her innocence. So let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Humph. With pleasure. His voice kills me. I chose this voice, it's my own making, but it kills my throat. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagarazu that appeared in Babel, and establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony? You mean the suspicious person in a coat that she saw? That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarazu. Pretended? And what do you mean by that? I'll get to that in a second. I want to review what this person Kay saw did. Kay, if you could please explain what the person you were chasing did for us? Okay, you got it. Also, let me know if I'm at all clipping. I feel like I'm getting a little loud and I wouldn't want to clip or sound bad for you. I first spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Babalese side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase. For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarazu. And now please, tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarazu up to the 3rd floor. Can do! Oh man, you became a dot. I chased the Yatagarazu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babalese embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. Boop. The Yatagarazu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarazu run into Mr. Kochan's office. Uh-oh. I gave chase and ran into the room. White screen. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then it was a Ruth Goldberg death machine. Ah! She screamed. Who's there? By the time I had turned the light on the lights, the Yatagarazu had disappeared. So, if I recall, we assume the person went through, the fireplace. When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean? Why do I suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness. Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through that door. Oh? And how do you know that with such certainty? That's easy. If the Yatagarazu had left through the door, they would have run right into this person. Well, it would have been, Sheena. Your answer is Sheena? Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the Yatagarazu had used the door. Because you would go out into the hallway and Sheena was right there. When Kay screamed upon discovering Mr. Kochan's body, the Yatagarazu would have run right into Agent Sheena, who was in the next room over. Ah. Agent Sheena, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question? No, I didn't see anyone. You see? Therefore, the Yatagarazu... Oh, not so fast. It just means that the creep slipped out before Sheena made it out into the hallway. I doubt that, as there was another person in that hallway. A certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were you exactly at that time? Me, sir? Well, when I heard Kay scream, I ran towards Mr. Kochan's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sheena, sir. So, Agent Lang, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Even you must concede that, under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route. Oh, he's growling. We gotta be careful. Way to go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened. Yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from the room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well of yet another possible escape route the Yatagarazu could have taken. Ha 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 ha. I get it. So that's what you were trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. Let me take a guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? I predict that you'll next say this. He's gonna pull a Joseph Joestar. Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out. Precisely. Yay! Mr. Edgeworth, it's time to bust out with a revolving fireplace wall explanation, right? No, not quite yet. Huh? Hey, Nizar Play, how you doing? We're back at it with the Ace Attorney. I thought this would be the perfect time. The revolving wall on this Bobbly's side is known only to 4 people. And if we use this information unwisely, The truth may escape us in the end. What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics? Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off. That smug, haughty attitude of yours. It really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that. Well, no matter. Yeah, I'm very excited. This is just... It's been wild so far. I'm really excited how to see how this one ends. Yeah, so... Super excited. I think we're near in the end, though. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists, are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Yatagarazu's escape? I guess Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible. Now, I realize you may not know this, but... Oh, she hoverboarded in for that point. Humans can't fly. Oh man, you're right, I didn't know that. Been sadly mistaken my whole life. Of course I know that. That's bloody common knowledge. Besides, I never said that I thought that the photo be of the Yatagarazu's escape route. I suppose not. Alright then. Explain yourself. The shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarazu that Kay was chasing after. You can say whatever you like in whatever language you want. Yeah, I'm saying it in English. But there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence. Very well then. I present to you proof that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in the photo. Where's my proof for that? Perhaps wire? Because it would have been like a wire. Oh. I'm gonna say that the wire, because I'm assuming that there was some sort of like, setup? Perhaps? To make it seem as something was flying across? Uh-oh, that was very much wrong. Uh-oh. Okay, what's the evidence? Oh, everyone's making fun of me. Alright, how am I supposed to get this? Well, that was last weekend. I can't remember what happened last weekend. Mm-hmm. Uh... Hmm. Maybe the statue? The shadow... Are you talking about... Well, this is the different statue. This is the one that was used as a weapon. But maybe... And I don't think it was... Because you're thinking of the statues that were by the fountain. Hmm. Oh, maybe the fire? You're not... Yeah. Okay, it was the fire. I'm just not. I can't remember the timeline because it's been a weekend, or it's been a week. It was last weekend. Let me explain to you precisely why the shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarazu Kei saw. Kei spotted the Yatagarazu heading for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the 1st fire. Yeah, way to go. That's twice you've bit him in the butt now. We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is. And how the Yatagarazu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you? I can answer at least one. Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet. I'm assuming the wire has something to do with it. Ah, as I thought. However, the Yatagarazu's escape route, now that I can answer. You can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on, enlighten me. It would be a delight. Even if I tried to explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Albustinian, investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Babalese side of the case. So, wouldn't it be best if the lead on that side, Agent Sheena, explained in my stead? Rah, Sheena is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss? I mean, say what you will about this Wolfman, but he is a very good boss. Everyone seems to love him. No, she did it out of sync. Sheena, you took off your sunglasses before him. Lang, it's alright. I can take care of him. Sheena. You've shielded me a lot as my boss. But it's time for me to prove my worth. Oh, your smile is so creepy. Like, I don't know what about it, but like... Alright. You're okay with it. Then you have my support. Like, something about the look just does not convey the smile. Finally, it's down to just Agent Sheena and myself. This is where the battle really begins. Now then, what is it you'd like to ask? Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Babalese embassy? Oh my goodness. During the first Babalese fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarazu that had appeared in Babel. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarazu. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girl's Yatagarazu even exists. And that is all I have to say. But I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Kochen's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony. Good. Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation? No, I moved alone. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi. Is that correct? Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room all by herself? How pathetic. I mean, Kinda? I mean, usually suspicion falls on people who don't have alibis. That's like Investigation 101. And it wasn't when Agent K tried to arrest K under the same rationale. Got him. Uno reverse card on old Wolfman. And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? Grrr. Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get into such a situation. I mean, she's right. Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected. I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation. Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal. I'm sorry. Sheena, apologize. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I imagine this is done with like such reluctance, like, I'm sorry, like you'll hear the pain in her voice. It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore. Right, Mr. Edgeworth? Humph. Well, I never doubted you. Not for 1 second. Putting some salt in the wound, and the same goes for me. I believe in Sheena. I mean, I don't. Got her anime picture right up there. Then let's put that to the test, and see if she is really worthy of your trust. Oh, that's brutal. This promises to be interesting. Yes, very interesting.